Papal Zouave International, an organization dedicated to promoting and preserving the history of the Papal Zouaves, a unit of brave Catholic soldiers who came from across Christendom to defend Blessed Pope Pius IX in the Papal States during the Ninth Crusade. What exactly is the Ninth Crusade? Well, not an official crusade. It was a nickname given by the Papal Zouaves and some of the other papal soldiers who fought against anti-clerical Italian revolutionaries during the Italian unification movement between 1860 and 1870. Italy wasn't always a unified country. In the mid-19th century, Italy was divided into 10 different territories, such as the Kingdom of Sardinia-Piedmont in the north, the Papal States in central Italy, and the Kingdom of Two Sicilies in southern Italy. King Victor Emmanuel II of Sardinia-Piedmont wanted to unite the peninsula under his control. He teamed up with Italian revolutionaries like Giuseppe Garibaldi to incite political unrest and sometimes even war in the other Italian countries to bring them under his control. This is where the Papal Zouaves came into play, a unit of pious Catholic volunteers from across Christendom and the wider world was raised by Blessed Pope Pius IX to defend the temporal power from anti-clerical Italian revolutionaries. At their height, the Papal Zouaves consisted of over 5,000 soldiers from almost 30 different countries, including the Netherlands, France, Spain, Canada, England, the United States, Peru, Brazil, and many more. That is why this organization is called Papal Zouave International, because this unit of pious Catholic volunteers was truly an international force, with soldiers from across Christendom and the wider world. Because of this, their pedigree belongs to all Catholics, and their sacrifice, heroism, and sometimes even martyrdom ought to be remembered. This organization hopes to promote and preserve their history among the faithful. When you hear the word Crusader, you should not only recall the soldiers of the Middle Ages, but you should also recall the soldiers of the Pope who fought in the Ninth Crusade. Our hope is to preserve the names of the Papal Zouaves, such as Joseph Louis Guerin, a seminarian from France who was martyred at the Battle Castelfidardo and was considered a saint among the unit. Peter Young from the Netherlands. He was described as being built like a tree. He clubbed 14 red shirts to death before succumbing to fatigue and was martyred at the Battle of Monte Libreti. Athanasius de Charette, one of the leaders of the Papal Zouaves, the great-nephew of Vendéan General François de Charette, he continued his great-uncle's fight against the revolution. Charles Tracy from New York. He fought bravely during the siege of Rome and would later become a congressman from New York's 19th district. Julian Watts Russell from England. He was on the front lines at the Battle of Mentana, where he was martyred. He was one of the first Englishmen to shed his blood for the Holy See during the Ninth Crusade. These are just a few of the martyrs and soldiers of the Papal Zouaves. There are countless other heroes whose stories need telling. The Papal Zouaves are also considered counter-revolutionary soldiers. These are Catholic soldiers who fought against the revolutions of the 18th, 19th, and 20th centuries. Occasionally, we will also touch on other counter-revolutionary soldiers, such as the Vendéans, the Carlists, and the Cristeros. To preserve and promote their memory, we will make social media and video content, create podcasts with like-minded individuals, re-release out-of-print books, and much more. We can't do this without your support. The easiest way to support us is to like, subscribe, and share our social media content such as this video. Additionally, you can also help support us by going to our store at our website at papalzouave.com and picking up some merch. We have tons of cool products, such as this Papal Zouave battle flag behind me, other flags, stickers, t-shirts, and much more. We are also pleased to announce that our first book re-release, The Martyrs of Castelfidardo, is being published by Aruka Press. Please stay tuned for more announcements. Additionally, our first podcast guest will be Charles Coulombe. That will be coming in the next few weeks. Thank you so much for watching. Links are in the description for everything we've discussed. Blessed Pope Pius IX, pray for us.